Right. So, great news for Percy Jackson. First, on Monday or Sunday, was it? I think it was Monday. The latest ratings came out, and for the past couple of weeks, Percy Jackson has remained in sixth for original streaming top 10. And of course, by this week, I mean January 1st through the 7th, because for some reason they're behind, and I still do not understand why. So, after 4 episodes, they are sixth in streaming, in original streaming, and off of that, they have been renewed for season 2. And of course, season 2 is going to be based on book 2 of Percy Jackson, which is The Sea of Monsters, where Percy's quest will be to retrieve the Golden Fleece. So, let's see. And Rick Riordan has mentioned that because of the popularity of the series, his book series is back to #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. So everything is pushing up roses for Rick Riordan. But let me read to you what comicbook.com had to say about the renewal. While Percy Jackson Season 2 likely retains much of the core cast that make up Season 1, fans will await casting for 2 major book characters, Tyson and Talia. Tyson is a Cyclops and Percy's half-brother. Talia is currently a tree at Camp Half-Blood, as her father Zeus transformed her into one while she was being attacked by monsters en route to the demigod haven. Now, I assume by core they mean the kids from Camp Half-Blood. I'm assuming that that's what that means, because, like I said, I don't know what gods are going to appear. And like I mentioned at the end of my last review, if Zeus appears, and if so, they're going to have to recast, because unfortunately Lance Riddick had a heart attack. So he died, and so if they still have Zeus in the books, it'll have to be recast. Anyway, let's see. So Riordan spoke to comicbook.com in September. We did have a first sort of short writer's room that at least allowed us to kind of sketch out what season 2 would look like if it is approved, and where the story would start. I don't know, but I'm hopeful. So they were already working on season 2, which is great. And I already mentioned that he realized that he made a lot of mistakes in this season. And if you went to Percy Jackson TV on Reddit, you got non-stop bitching about how this isn't like the books, and how horrible it is, and how Percy and the kids know everything. Well, Percy basically has the stories memorized, so not surprised he knows a lot. But I do get their criticism there. He's 12. But, and Annabeth is also 12, but daughter of, wise Athena, so there is that. But I had more my criticism was more of the pacing at the end. It's like they were running out of time, and so they were trying to cram a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. That that was my only criticism of the show. Of course, I never read the books, and anybody who thought that an adaptation is going to be a word for word retelling, live action retelling of the book, doesn't understand how these things work. Number one, books are more wordy, so they can't do that. And number two, most people don't want everything to be exact because you literally know what was going to happen. Now, granted, you would like to see the really cool stuff happen. You know, you read it, you imagine it, you want to see it on the big screen. So I get that there are people who want to see it as it is. But, you know, the book was published in 2006. The first one, anyway. So he probably has changed, probably thought, you know what, I could have done better in this area or that area. So that might also be a reason why he changed some of the things from the books. Or, like he mentioned, he messed up on some stuff because, well, he's a book novel writer. He's not a TV show writer. So, anyway, enough rambling. Let's see. When asked if season 2 would use season 1's framework, he said, I would assume so. I think that we got some good preliminary work done. I think it was very solid, and I think everybody felt very good about it. But that would be my assumption, and we'll see what happens. I guess this was also from September, before he saw the backlash from people who've read the books and apparently can't handle that the books aren't exact, that the show isn't exactly like the books. So, yeah, I'm sure he's changed his mind about that one. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.